This little girl wasn't even 12 hours old when she needed her first blood transfusion. Little Ashlynn Bruce, who celebrates 6 years of life today, is living with a rare bone marrow disorder. You're going to find out what day-to-day living is like for this little trooper and how you can help others with a similar situation.
Well, many other kids are living with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD. Now there's concern that artificial food coloring may play a role in causing the condition. We'll examine the claim and learn more about food dye's impact on the body.
Okay, so there's our health. Now let's turn to the home. We all want quality furniture, and that's what Amish furniture makers pride themselves in. We're going to take a look at all of the touches that make these pieces truly one of a kind.
Maybe you want to give your home a new look. Ever heard of brick staining? The new trend is starting to take off. From cost to color, we'll get a lesson.
And then we're heading off to the Delmarva Life kitchen with the Rusty Rudder. I can almost taste the pan-roasted middle neck clams in a Chardonnay butter broth with sriracha, Thai-crusted mahi-mahi fish tacos, Asian slaw, and sriracha cream. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Life from Historic Studio D. Did you get any work done at all today with the big game this afternoon? Everybody is talking about it.
Yes, and as many of us were glued to our TVs, iPads, or smartphones, we saw just hours ago the United States lost 1-0 to Germany, but because Portugal defeated Ghana 2-1, the U.S. is advancing to consecutive knockout rounds for the first time in the team's history. U.S. will face the Group H winner on Tuesday at 4 p.m. And a little closer to home, we'd like to congratulate Delaware beaches, especially Dewey Beach. Did you hear about this?
Great news.
The beaches in the first state have ranked first in water quality out of 30 states. It found just 3% of water samples exceeded the national beach action value for 24 beach areas in 2013. Now, Dewey Beach is listed as a superstar beach for its water quality over several years, and Maryland beaches ranked fourth in beach water quality out of 30 states. Now, Maryland's superstars were listed as Point Lookout State Park and Assateague State Park. By the way, the Natural Resources Defense Council is who did all this ranking.
Looks over all this stuff.
We have clean water.
Nice. I don't know if you can applaud the beaches. Can you applaud beaches?
Applaud beaches,
okay, we'll
yeah.
applaud beaches anyway. So you probably have heard about this story by now. Just a couple of weeks ago, we congratulated Amanda Longacre on her Miss Delaware title. We talked about that. Unfortunately, she is no longer Miss Delaware. Here's the deal. Even though she is 24 years old right now, and rules say contestants must be no older than 24, she's not going to be 24 through the end of the year, and that's the key. Her 25th birthday in October is just after the Miss America pageant in September. She'll be too old. So Amanda is now passing the crown to her first runner-up, Brittany Lewis. By the way, thank you to Dan Cook with Cape Gazette. I love this picture.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Big night in Dover tonight as well. Lots of stuff going on in Dover. Arlene M. Benton, take a look at her here. She's there on the left of Curly and Benton. That's Jim Lutz of the Fordham and Dominion Brewing Company in the center, and Carolyn J. Finney of Signs by Tomorrow on the right. They are all contenders for the Small Business Person of the Year.
How about that?
So exciting times. I think dinner just got started here a few minutes ago. They should find out who the winner is in just a little bit. The Central Delaware Chamber of Commerce is announcing that winner in the Excellence in Business Awards at the Dover Downs.
How about that?
Hotel and Casino.
Good time for all. As you know, we like to visit Baywater Animal Rescue in Cambridge, and we're not the only ones apparently. The Sandy Hill Elementary School National Honor Society collected more than 400 items in just 1 week. 400 items, one week for the animals. Each member was assigned a homeroom class. They made posters, showed off pictures, and explained what exactly Baywater Animal Rescue does as a no-kill shelter. Now, the winning class brought in more than 100 items, so they earned a pizza party.
Nice. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
We're always talking summer camps because obviously it's summer. Here's one for you that I would love to go to. The Air Mobility Command Museum at Dover Air Force Base holding their annual summer camp in July and August for kids between the ages of 9 and 15. I'm 15. If you're interested in aeronautics in the U.S. Air Force, this is for you. Participants will learn the history and science of a flight, fly a simulator, pre-flight an actual aircraft. Bob would love this too.
I know.
And get this, had the option of a flight around the Dover Air Force Base flight pattern.
Sounds like fun. 15,
I want to go do it.
15
I'm
times
15,
3.5,
15
maybe.
a few times, yeah.
You know, we were just talking this morning about how hard it is to believe that July is next week.
Yes.
A week from tomorrow is the 4th of July, and that means planning for the 4th, which is next Friday. The Queen Anne's County Historical Society will host its annual celebration at Houghton House on the Wye Plantation. There will be a wreath-laying ceremony at the grave of William Paca, signer of the he's a signer. William Paca is a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Yeah. Boy Scouts will present the colors, and music will be provided by the Chesapeake Bay Community Band.
Nice ceremony to be a part of that. Do you like to fish?
I do.
I like to fish. If you like to fish, but you have a hard time catching anything, try this. This works well if you have long hair. Yes, that's his hair. Yes, that's a hook. And yes, that's a worm.
Really?
And watch this. Yes, that was a fish.
He caught a fish with his hair.
He just caught a fish with his hair. This is a little something that you could dare just about anyone to try. And
oh my goodness.
Who thought of that in the first place?
Yeah, someone with a lot of time on their hands. Kids who...
Hey, dude, watch this.
Let's do this. Well, you know, there is no greater gift than the gift of life, and those who need a bone marrow transplant anxiously wait to find that match that could save their life. Up next, we're going to share the story of a young man who jumped at the opportunity to donate, and we're going to tell you why.
It's one of the most common mental disorders that's developed in children, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. What causes it? Well, we're going to tell you about a possible link between ADHD and food dye.
Well, sometimes furniture can be a tangible link between generations of families, so you want it to stand the test of time. Find out how Amish furniture is made and why each piece is a one of a kind.
And a little bit later on, we're going to head into the Delmarva Life kitchen with the Rusty Rudder and learn how to make not one, but 2 seafood dishes. Delmarva Life will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.